Well, hello, and happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. You are watching and listening to the Crockin Moms Talk Show, and I'm your host, Lisa Marie. Today, I will be cooking a Crocksgiving for you. I am cooking right now a turkey in the slow cooker. I'm also going to be making stuffing balls, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys live today as well. And then also on our live Facebook page, we have tons of recipes called Crocksgiving that we make a whole Thanksgiving in a crock pot. Yep, I got tons of crock pots out there. And a lot of people ask me, like, how many do you have? I'm like, I don't know, maybe 13. I'm not sure. I have those buffets. I love those multiple ones. And you know what? Black Friday's coming here this Friday, guys. Friday. But this Friday is Black Friday. So I always notice that the slow cookers are always on sale. For some reason, everyone thinks that, crock pots are a great gift around the holiday season. So I'm all for it. The slow cookers go down in price. So even though you're not gifting someone a slow cooker, pick up a new one. It's always great because you can use the slow cooker for multiple meals and multiple things. So it's Thanksgiving, guys, and I'm so thankful for you, my watchers out there, my viewers, my followers, my listeners on iHeartRadio and all over, because we're on Apple TV. We're on the most amazing network on Mogul TV Global Network. We are also with Amazon, and we're Roku. We're all over. Radio, TV, we're everywhere. And I just want to say it wouldn't be possible without you guys, my watchers, my listeners, my viewers out there. And you created all this. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I'm just so impressed with my followers and all the love and the messages and all the recipes that you're sharing with me. Like, I get recipes all the time. So I make my own stuffing balls. I have a friend from high school that she makes her famous stuffing balls. Her name's Candace, and she does these stuffing balls. So you can check them out on my page called Candace's Stuffing Balls. And they have like carrots in them, and they're more healthier, grass-fed butter, which the CEO of my network, Tamika Chapman, would love because, grass-fed, it's just good. She's a vegetarian. So I don't know if she's technically a vegetarian. I know she doesn't eat meat, but if my producer will have to confirm that it's her sister. So Alicia can pop on maybe later, or just give me a thumbs up if she is vegetarian. But it is a great way to check out stuffing balls because you can use grass-fed butter, and you could with her recipe you can use carrots. So check out the Facebook page. You'll see the stuffing balls. But today I'm just going to make a traditional stuffing ball because my kids are like plain Jane. They don't like all the extra stuff. They just want the traditional stuffing balls. So, but if you want to get healthier and do the grass-fed butter, I'm all game. Okay, I went off on a tangent here. First of all, I want to talk about my turkey. So can we play a video that I did early this morning? I was getting my turkey on. And while my producer pulls up the video of me making the turkey, I want to go over the recipe. And it was so easy to do. It was 3 ingredients I used. 1.5 pounds of boneless turkey. And also I used 1 16-ounce can of cranberry sauce. And I used 1 package of dry onion mix. And I just put that on top. And that's been slow cooking all day. Oh my gosh, my house smells so good. And if you don't have that dry onion soup mix, you can make your own. So you can just get 1/4 teaspoon of the minced onion, and then 2 of those beef bouillon cubes, and boom. And that can of cranberry sauce and your turkey, and put it all together for 6 hours on low, and boom, you got turkey. And this was so easy. Like, oh, I'm getting hot over here. Oh my gosh, it smells so good right now. And I'm waiting for my producer to pull it up. Let me see.
All right, guys. Hi, this is a video of my Crockin turkey. And what you're going to do is spray your slow cooker with nonstick cooking spray. You're also then going to put your turkey in. I have 1.5 pounds of the boneless turkey in there right now. Also 1 16-ounce can of cranberry sauce. That's right on top of that turkey, and a 1 package of that dry onion mix. You're going to cook on low, 6 hours, and boom, have a yummy meal.
See, so easy to do. And I was making that early this morning just after I got the kids off to school. And that's what I love about the slow cooker is that, just put it in and then go do your day. Us moms, we're busy, right? So I want to go over this recipe. I am now, so you saw the turkey. Now, while this has been cooking all day, I better get my lid on because, you know, that lid is the whole part of the process. All right, so let's go back to the current recipe I'm making for you. I'm making you guys the Crockin stuffing balls, which my kids will actually eat on Thanksgiving. So what I did was I took 2 loaves of bread and I made my own homemade breadcrumbs. So if you're wondering, how do you make homemade breadcrumbs breadcrumbs? It's so easy. We're going to make stuffing cubes. I guess that's what they call them. But this is what I do. I take 2 loaves of bread, I cube them up, and boom, it's going to look just like this. Okay. This is the whole main thing of your stuffing. Okay. 2 whole loaves I used. And you can use the cheap bread. Try to find like the most inexpensive bread ever because you're going to want to get it stale. After you're done cutting it up, you're going to leave it out a little bit and you're going to make sure it's stale. And if it's not stale before you do make your recipe, you could put it in the oven for a little bit and crisp them up. Then you got stuffing cubes. Okay. So you're going to need about 2 loaves of bread, which is 6 cups of the stuffing cubes. And then I'm going to use 1 whole onion right here. And usually, like, I'm prepped beforehand, but I have a newborn. He's right next to me sleeping. I have an 18-month-old that's just taking a nap right now upstairs. And my 5-year-old is in kindergarten who got star-student on Friday. I can't believe it. I could believe it. It's just amazing how well he loves school. And because he didn't want to go at first, but he just loves it. And he's my middle child, so he's like loud. But the teachers say like that he never acts up. They're like, he's so well behaved. And I'm all for that because at home he's a little wild. And I thought, oh my goodness, how's he going to do school? Now my oldest, he's so sweet, all A's, very kind. His name's Owen and he's 14. He's always like, ladies first. He opens the door for the ladies. And just such a polite, loving kid. Like he gets off the bus, he's reading books, loves to read. And he can read. He's reading this Percy Jackson series right now, but it's 5 books. He's already on like the 5th one, and they're like 400 or 500 pages. So I love that he's interested in reading. If you can get your kids to read, I encourage it. But back to my family, my kiddos. So I have all these kiddos, and it's like, how do I have time to do it all? So you got to do what you can when you can, and you got to use what you have in your pantry, right? So I didn't have time to pre-chop my onions because usually I do. But oh my gosh, with having a high schooler, kindergartner, 18-month-old, and newborn, sometimes you just have to give it up and say, I don't have time. I'm going to make you some shortcuts here, whatever's easier. So I have really quick shortcuts sometimes of like, look, I'm just going to buy pre-sliced stuff. I'm going to buy vegetables that are already frozen. Use what you got. Sometimes, like when I don't have, people will say, hey, I don't have those slow cooker bags I can't find them anywhere. I'm like, get a turkey bag. If you want those slow cooker liners for cooking cakes or cooking turkey this week, or just want an easy cleanup and you don't have the slow cooker bags, like use your turkey bags that you have. Cut them and use them. So, all right, guys. I'm rambling. Okay, so I chopped up my onion. So I'm putting this in. And you're going to use a whole onion. But since I'm live on television right now, just doing a half, or yeah, I might just cut this up later and add it. Actually, I'm using the whole one. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to eat this food later, so I have to use all the onion because otherwise, my recipe won't be complete and it will taste off. And I really want to taste it. I want this to taste really good for the kids. So boom, I chopped it really quick. All right, let's get this out of here. Then you're going to use celery. Celery. My husband always says I say it wrong. Like, what, are you getting paid for your salary? But so wait, the celery, you're going to use 1 stalk, cut it up really well. Or you can use 2 stalks. And then I use 1 teaspoon of parsley, 2, salt and pepper. Those are my spices that I use in this recipe. And I'm going to be putting that up too. So what do we got going on here? We got questions. I know some of you guys are commenting live on Facebook. Where is everybody from? And what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year? Are you cooking? And if you need help, please message us. We're here. I know this week is going to be rough. And I've cooked, oh my goodness, I never cooked a Thanksgiving meal. I've always did like Friendsgiving and Crocksgiving and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like for the main family. And when the pandemic hit, it was like I was forced to do everything homemade, learn all those recipes our parents made. And wow, my mom can cook, my mother-in-law can cook so well, and it's a lot of pressure. But having my moms, my crockpot moms here, and all these amazing recipes really encouraged me to just say, hey, just follow the recipe. You know everybody else is doing it and it's good. Don't worry. And that's what's nice about the slow cooker, guys. Just follow this recipe and you will not go wrong on Thanksgiving. Believe me, your family will thank me. Okay, so so let's go over the recipe too. I know that I'm cooking live. I got a lot of stuff going on here, but I want to just talk about while I'm in the middle of prepping and putting all the chopped stuff in. I want to go over the recipe. And so I said earlier that I used the 2 loaves of bread, and then I used 1 onion, chop it up. Use 2 celery stalks, chop that up as well. For this recipe, some people use carrots, and my kids don't like them, so I might just do like a separate batch later. And then also too, you can add a red pepper to this recipe too. And again, my kids don't like that too. So if you can make separate batches, but adding the carrots and the green pepper is so good too. All right, so I'm also going to use 3 cloves of garlic. And like I was saying earlier, I didn't have time because I'm a mother of 4 boys. And yeah, this recipe is all about Thanksgiving today and giving thanks. And while you guys are watching, please comment about who you're thankful to, tag them. I want to know. I want to see who you're thankful for. I want to see what you're cooking, and I want to know what you're doing. So, because I think you guys are awesome. All right. So like I said, you're going to use 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. I don't have time because I'm cooking live. So I have my own minced garlic right here. And I already know how much to put in. Boom. Got it. Then I'm going to use 1/4 cup of water. Boom. All right. Then it says 2 to 3 eggs. And I did have 3 eggs, but one's on the floor. Right before we went live. It was rough. So boom. All right, I'll be back. I got to wash my hands. So while I'm talking, I have a whole crew over here washing me up. So guys, for Thanksgiving, are you cooking turkeys? Because I know also people, sometimes they don't want to get up and, get up at 5 in the morning or thaw their ham and cook it or their turkey all day. And sometimes they're a little overwhelmed. Like we were overwhelmed for our first Thanksgiving. I didn't want to take that turkey neck out of the butt. I didn't want to do any of that. I mean, my husband did it, of course, but I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want to do any of that. So if you don't want to cook turkey or touch turkey, a great alternative people were telling me was they love to do ham. They love to do chicken. So I have a lot of ham and roasted chicken recipes on our Crockpot Moms page too. So check that out if you're not a turkey fan. But the stuffing balls will go great with it. All right, so what do we have next to do? I want to put my spices in. So you're also going to use a little bit of paprika, okay? Just 1 teaspoon of it, that's all. Geez, this is brand new. So also you're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. All right, I know I like to be prepped before I'm cooking, but people say, Lisa, do it live, be real. You know what, who cares? These are moms here, like we're all amongst our people. We get it. 1 teaspoon of paprika. Boom. And then we're going to use 1 teaspoon of pepper. Okay. And I know how much. It's just like, hanging out with your grandma here. We eye it up. But okay, now this is going to be, wow. This is 1 can of the creamy cream style sweet corn. 1 can. And you're like, what? Oh my gosh, you're putting that in your stuffing? Yes, it's so good. You'll see. Trust me, you'll see. Okay, so what we do, I think we have everything now. I'm ready to mix it up. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Okay. All right, guys, so what you're going to do, this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's weird looking, right? Actually, it's like kind of yummy looking. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get dirty here. And this is probably like a fun thing to do with your kids on Thanksgiving. Get up early and make stuffing balls with them or the night before, because you can also make these babies. I think that's what got us over like how to do Thanksgiving was a lot of prepping the night before. Really, and even in momhood, like just a little bit of prep. I know sometimes we don't have time, but go that extra mile, like maybe do it the day before. Definitely do your pies the day before. If you're making homemade pies, you're making homemade turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, all those goodies. We make it all, mac and cheese. Then, you're going to want to prepare the night before. I remember us doing it like, oh my goodness. I never knew how much, because I never knew how much time and energy went into Thanksgiving. So when you guys, if you never made Thanksgiving dinner, please thank your mother, thank your grandmother, thank your father, thank your grandfather, whoever's cooking that meal. They really dedicated so much time into your meal, and it's a lot of work. So just for us to have good food and family, that's what I love about the holidays. Speaking of holidays, let's bring up a picture of my family. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to my husband. He is just such a sweetie. We've been together for 18 years. We met at Penn State, and here we were from the same hometown of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. He grew up in the country. I grew up downtown Johnstown, and we just never met. We met at Penn State College, 4 hours away. And we both studied psychology. I have my master's in psychology, and he has his bachelor's in psychology, and he works with kiddos on the autism spectrum. And I have as well for over 15 years. And it's just wild how we met, and we knew the same people, but sometimes we were at the same place at the same time, but never met then. But yeah, 18 years later, this is our family of 4. We just had a baby on August 22nd, Levi. And like I said, we have Levi and Luca and Kyle and our oldest Owen. And I'm just so thankful for my family and my in-laws. Let's pop them up. These are my in-law crew. They're we're at the beach. I'll show you the beach one. That's the Fetsco family. Oh, there we go. There's my Kozich family. They are so amazing. And we went to the beach this year. I survived a month before I had Levi. You wouldn't even know. It's crazy. But I just kept going, and we had so much fun. But I'm very thankful for my in-laws. My son, Levi, was just in the hospital at Children's Hospital fighting for his life. And they just came down. There was no questions asked. They just came down and rescued us and helped watch the kids. And I came home from the hospital, and my father-in-law is mulching the whole house. I'm getting emotional about that. But it's just so funny how family can come together in really hard times, and the littlest things like going grocery shopping or just offering support. It's just so amazing. So thank you to the Kozich family. And then I would love to pull up, that's my Fetsco family. I'm a big Italian family. I cannot wait to go home. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Probably those pregnancy hormones, but I cannot wait to see them. I cannot wait to go home, because with the pandemic and being pregnant for 2 years, basically, it's hard to be around people, and you want to be safe. And I just want to say, I love them. To my mom, to my grandmother, my nanny. You guys are so supportive. My dad, Joe. And we lost 2 guys in that picture. We lost my uncle to COVID on the right, my uncle Anthony, and it was right at this time in November 11th. And so it's just we are so grateful for our family time and friend time. And it's wild that this Thanksgiving is so emotional, because we get to enjoy good food and each other. And it feels like we're on the uplift of stuff. And even if you're going through something now, like a tragedy or losing a family member, or just going through a hard time during the holiday seasons, oh my goodness, family, get together with your support system, get together with your loved ones, because just create new memories too. Sometimes we just need a break from life and all the worrying. And that's when it should be spent with people that you love. And then you'll light up, because I don't know, being around my Fetsco family and the Kozich family, they just, it's just wonderful, especially my night. I can't wait to just hug her up. I got emotional there just seeing their pictures, because that's what life is all about. Love, family, good food, friends. So this is awesome, by the way. These Crockin bowls are looking so good. And you're like, what is this? So I just mixed them together, and I'm going to, it's kind of like you're mixing them together like a meatball. Okay. So here, I'll show you what it looks like. And that's what it kind of feels like too. I'm making homemade Italian meatballs like I made the other night. But instead, I'm doing it with bread and corn and celery and onions and garlic and carrots and peppers. So what you're going to do is you're going to form about 10 balls. And when you're done forming it, you're going to make it kind of actually, it's not like a meatball. It's more like a hamburger patty, I would say. See that size? Boom. Kind of like a little crab little crab patty right here. And you're going to just layer them up in your slow cooker. And then when you're done, you're going to take these little slabs of butter, I would say these 10 little slabs of butter, and put it right on top of your awesome stuffing ball. I'm going to say crab cakes now. Actually, this is making me in the mood for crab cakes. I should probably see if you can you do something in a slow cooker with crab cakes? I don't know about that. But you can do seafood. People ask me all the time. They don't know if they could do seafood. We have so many good seafood recipes too. So just check out crockinmoms.com and stay on Facebook, share it up, and just type in that search bar what you're looking for. Fish, seafood. I know that's big in the holidays too. And a good alternative if you don't like turkey. It's okay to eat seafood on Thanksgiving. You have to eat what your dietary, some people aren't allowed to eat turkey, or some people are allergic to turkey, or what comes with it. So it's okay to do alternatives. And like I said earlier, ham, roasted chicken, all that good stuff. I'm noticing I'm dropping a lot of stuff today, so I'm going to be definitely cleaning up. But that's what we do, huh? So, by the way, guys, I also wanted to tell you there are so many other things you can make in the slow cooker. Mashed potatoes. We also have really good drinks on there too. So you wouldn't think like a drink. Oh my goodness. So let me show you some of my turkey pictures. I have a turkey picture here. You can do your turkey. Oh yeah, this is so yummy. And you can do bigger turkeys too. That's when we did like the main, like take the neck out turkey. All right, guys. So where are we at right now? So I want to see where everybody's cooking right now. Actually, can we pull up our video again of the boneless turkey? I wanted to go over that again because I'm going to show you guys side by side.
All right, guys. Hi, this is a video of my Crockin turkey. And what you're going to do is spray your slow cooker with nonstick cooking spray. You're also then going to put your turkey in. I have 1.5 pounds of the boneless turkey in there right now. Also, 1 16-ounce can of cranberry sauce. That's right on top of that turkey, and 1 package of that dry onion mix. You're going to cook on low, 6 hours, and boom, have a yummy meal.
Oh my goodness, guys. We have this horrible cough we've been fighting. It's been horrible. Okay, here we go. Or maybe a picture of the tweezers. All right, guys. Hello. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I was having a little technical issues. Can you see me? Okay. So this is what I wanted to get closer to you guys. Technical issues and a coughing attack. All right, here we go. Ooh, this looks so good. Look at this. This is my turkey. Let me get my hot pads on. So by the way, I also love to do dessert in the slow cooker too. So if you guys are going somewhere and they're like, hey, bring dessert. Like, we cooked everything else. Bring dessert, right? So if they're bringing dessert, you have to bring dessert. Another recipe that's so good is a Crockin apple dump cake. And so basically you're just going to get 2 cans of your apple pie filling, 1 dry yellow cake box, and you're also going to get 1 stick of butter. First of all, spray your slow cooker, put your 2 cans of fruit in the slow cooker, and then sprinkle your dry yellow cake mix on top, put your butter on top, cover and put on high for 2.5 hours. So I think sometimes it's different each one. So if you're doing it on high, it's 2.5 hours. And it's so good. Once it's done, you'll scoop it out and put whipped cream or ice cream on it. So that's a really good dessert to take to the family's house. You'll be ahead, trust me. Okay, so I wanted to bring this over here. Guys, we're going to get some overhead cameras and all that good stuff. So here's what the Crockin stuffing balls look like. And I didn't put the sticks of butter on yet just because I have to make a whole bunch more, and then we'll do it on top. But I also wanted to show you the turkey again, a little bit closer view. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. And I didn't look at all that liquid. There's so much liquid in here. And I didn't even start with liquid. That's the wildest part. 'Cause people ask me, where's the liquid? Basically, like I said, that's why I want to do that video again. It's just boneless turkey, 1.5 pounds of boneless turkey, 1 can of that cranberry sauce, 16 ounce basically is the can. So it's 1 16-ounce can of the cranberry sauce, and then just 1 package of that dry onion mix. 6 hours on high or on low, and boom, you have your turkey. Sometimes it gets confusing, huh? When you guys are thinking how many hours on high, how many hours on low. If you're cooking meat, I would say if you want to get this done faster and you want to cook it on high, it's okay. You want to at least do it for 4 hours on high. And I know with my roast or my other meats and chickens like that, if I'm doing it on high, I'm doing it 3 to 4 hours on high. And then if it's going to be low, which I love to cook it longer, the longer the better. And I usually like to just do it on low for 6 to 8 hours. So, all right, guys, I want to just talk one more thing I want to say. Let me show you something here. We're going to pull up our Space Racers picture. All right, so I wanted to tell you guys that we're going to do some fun things at Crockin Moms here. We're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to announce it this week. We're going to give away some free stuff. And basically all you have to do is go to the Space Racers television show. Where there's a little picture there right there. And I wanted to tell you, yeah, there we go. See? Check out this picture. We're going to have this up for a minute. You can go to Prime. You could go to Tubi, YouTube Kids. I mean, my kid, this is how I'm getting this show done. My kid is watching Space Racers because I don't have to worry about something weird popping up. I mean, this is an educational show, and that actually has sounds from NASA. And it talks to our kids in a professional way that they can understand. And so it's just, don't have to worry about anything. Your kids are growing watching Space Racers. Your kids are learning, and they're not hearing things, just sometimes my kids will be watching a television show that I think is perfectly fine for kids because it's on a major network, and it's not. And my kids are picking up some weird stuff. So what I love about Space Racers is that I don't have to worry. I can cook my meal while they watch it. And you guys, I want you to check out their Facebook page and watch their videos, stream them up, and just put them on YouTube Kids. They're free, and they're available. And also, they want you to come over to their page and like and share, and the contest page, of course. And you're going to be winning some awesome prizes. But check out this merch they sent me, just to have fun, because I'm the new creative consultant on the TV show. I mean, who would have thought? I was telling you earlier, I have my master's in counseling, and then this blog took off, and then it led to so much more into TV and radio and meeting all you guys. So that's what I'm grateful for. If I can make your lives easier, better, and sharing recipes from you guys from all around the world, please keep continuing to do that. Message me, keep in touch. Let me know what your grandma cooked or what you love to cook. And so we can share it with our moms, and we can be sharing it around the world, and all eating well and all cooking good and getting, definitely good high fives and, oh my gosh, Mom, you're the best cook ever, right? So Space Racers, oh my gosh, I love these. Thank you guys for sending my kids this stuff. I am a new creative consultant on the show, and we support them. So check them out. And again, you're not worrying about what your kids are watching with this awesome stuff. And we really want the kids to learn science and have fun with it and learn about space, because space is it, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the Crockin Moms talk show, for supporting Crockpot Moms. And like I said, I'm thankful for you, grateful for you, and keep continuing to watch these shows, because we have some awesome celebrity guests, amazing authors and singers, and do-it-allers coming up in the next couple of Mondays. So have a great holiday, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat well. Let's roll our credits. So Alicia, my amazing producer, gets credit. She's so awesome. And I just wanted to say to Alicia, too, our CEO, thank you so much for having me on your network. And Alicia, thanks for help producing. You're amazing. And I think you guys are just a great duo. And I'm blessed to be a part of everything you're doing. And so I had to give a quick shout out to my team as well. All right, guys, happy Thanksgiving. See you soon.